What is up everybody, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks. Oh boy, do I have one exciting episode for you today. I actually do not know if this is going to be my own episode today, but it doesn't matter because I welcome you to World of Tanks Sandbox server, where we are able to test out new HD maps, long-awaited HD maps. I actually do not know how long we have been waiting for those maps, how long Wargaming has been teasing us with those new HD maps, and finally we are able to take our first look at 12 new HD maps. In this episode I am going to cover 4 first maps: Murovanka, Malinovka, Prokhorovka and Mountain Boss. So at the moment I am going to cover only 4 new maps because Sandbox server at the moment is not working properly, it is not working as intended. In some battles only one side is going to load in, and if you are not that lucky side who loads in, you simply have to wait for 15 minutes or before enemy is going to destroy all your allied vehicles, and this is not what I'm looking for, and we have a lot to cover. I am going to give you a quick introduction what those HD maps are all about. So, without further ado, while you are enjoying some HD quality action on the background, and at the end of the episode a quick comparison montage for you as well, where I am going to compare old map to new map. Hopefully I am able to do that, hopefully I am able to use a free camera mode on Sandbox server, but we'll see. So while others were playing, I was simply cruising around looking for interesting spots, looking for new HD maps. Because as I said, to be able to get into the battle, you had to be super lucky in the first place, and I really didn't want to waste that opportunity. But HD maps, what are HD maps all about? Let's forget all the other problems this game has for one episode. Let's see what they did. On all those new maps we have revamped terrain, including vast outland, and this really makes you feel that battlefield is 10 times bigger than it actually is. In World of Tanks our map sizes are usually 1 square kilometer, but it really makes you feel like it is, I don't know, 30 square kilometers big. Especially on Prokhorovka, those hills, those mountains on the background, on Mountain Boss as well. This is crazy how good it actually looks now. In my opinion, this really gives a lot better feel while you are driving around on the battlefield. Because at the moment, what we had at the edge of the map, we had like nothing. Super low quality hills at the best. But now, look at this scenario. This is crazy, guys. It really feels awesome. But what else do we have under revamped terrain is realistic textures. And once again, it looks 10 times better. All grass action, roads, gravel, stones, water. Water effect is something that I'm going to cover a little bit later. This is really cool. Your tank gets wet now, wet and shiny if you're looking at the sun. So realistic textures is yet another thing, yet another improved thing. Terrain deformation, you drive over bushes. Some bushes, they are going to stay down, for example. Track effects, as I said, a lot deeper track effects. Soaking, I talked about that as well, and that is going to make your tank look super wet. Responsive water is yet another new thing. When you're driving underneath the water, then it has really nice effect. I do not know how to say this effect in English. Anyway, you are going to see that soon if you haven't seen that already. On the background, all the trees, the flowers, flora, they look 10 times better. Now, when I'm actually in the woods, like on Murovanka or on Malinovka, it actually feels like a bloody forest. It really feels good, like I'm in the middle of the forest. A lot thicker trees, a lot more trees actually as well. As I said, it makes you feel like you are in the forest, which is awesome. Moving on, Photorealistic Skies. Yes, skies are a lot better as well, and I believe they tuned thunder sounds as well. That I was able to notice on Murovanka. A lot deeper and thicker thunder. If I can say thick about thunder, I don't know. Anyways, it sounds awesome. But moving on, advanced lighting, improved shadows. Yes, lighting is advanced, but on some maps like on Murovanka, even though my camera is to the max, was turned up to the max, it was still like, I don't know, too many colors. Maybe for me, too many colors. Or maybe for my screen settings. but improved shadows, so shadows are a lot better, and destructible objects. And now when you destroy wooden fences or stone fences in particular, you are going to see some stone rubbles on your tank, and that goes to some houses as well and some barrels, which is always welcoming. And they also improved post effects, and one really good thing is that you can actually turn off those new physics for destructible objects, for example, if this hurts your FPS too much. But I have to say, performance for those new HD maps is really good. I was playing I think on Malinovka and on Murovanka, I was playing with ultra settings, and while I was recording in 30 FPS, I saw that my game ran like 120 plus FPS on the background, which is really good. I wasn't able to do that with the old maps. So this new engine is actually working. Those new HD maps are actually a lot better performing maps for me, for my PC. Maybe it is a little bit different for you, but for my PC, for my graphics card, I have 980 Ti, which is actually quite old graphics card. I saw some awesome improvements from previous map versions, especially while I was recording, so this is really welcoming for YouTubers. But for me, one of the, I believe one of the coolest things, new things, was shell tracer, new shell tracers. The sound it makes when it passes you. Just listen to this, guys. It sounds cool, it looks cool, it is cool. And by the way, huge shout out to Heat from LV for helping me out on the Sandbox test server to get some footage for you. As I said, Sandbox server at the moment is not working as intended. Hopefully they are going to fix it soon. But guys, I believe this covers it. Quick introduction what those HD maps are all about, and your next question might be how much those maps are going to change when they go into the HD quality. The answer is not too much, but they are going to be tuned a little bit. I saw some different positions on Murovanka, on Malinovka, but with all those new trees and foliage effect, they feel a little bit different. But on Borjesson, I can already see one super awesome sniping push for TDs who start from the north side of the map. Malinovka changed a little bit as well. A mountain pass, I believe, was exactly the same, and if I'm going to look at other maps, I am going to let you know what is different and what you have to look out for. But guys, now I think you have been informed enough. Let's look at some comparison action. Old map versus new HD map. Let's go.